So for those of you who watch, Nate's been at this for almost 45 minutes.
Give or take. And that's just my map that I built.
Just
the other two that are over there.
Putting stuff away. And if you ever wonder how much stuff that we actually have, this is like one of 4 drawers that the wines who host us have bought. And before I got a 3D printer, I'm pretty sure the ship is going to get its own thing. And as you can tell, there's all that going on. And this was the map from when we fought the dragon. You guys, you'll see this. So that's up and going. And then here's another whole map that's all torn apart that I don't know what this was, but this was parts of other ones. So all that's going on.
This was this was the Crossroads map.
Okay.
That was. And by the way, you can actually see these maps in complete because I'm going to be. They're actually queued up. This map that has been torn down will be up on our channel.
You will have already seen these by the time one of these things go up.
Part 12, episode 12, part 1 went live today. So tomorrow that map goes up, and then next week, when part 2 of episode 12 goes up, this map will go live. So by the time this airs, it will be both of these will actually be their own videos out on our channel, and you can find them under the Fun with Dwarven Forge playlists on our channel.
And then next thing I'm doing is I'm going to print some of these, hopefully shortly, so that we can make lava-colored ones, because he keeps lava and acid-colored ones. And then, of course, just so you know, this is December 20th. You guys don't get to see this, but we all exchange. We have a gift exchange, so there's gifts going on. And we have cases and cases of figures.
So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here, unpainted components there still yet to be painted. Full dockyard. There's some boxes back behind there as well that are different sets. All of these boxes here are filled up with miniatures and miniatures, more miniatures, tons of miniatures up here. We got some of our character sheets and books and some open general all sorts of items there as well. But here's where it gets really interesting is these drawers, which are literally packed full of Dwarven Forge. Every single one of these drawers is packed completely full. Get all the way back in there. So as you can see, I can pull the drawer out, but since one hand's holding the camera here, I'm not going to be able to pull it out. It's just too heavy. But anyway, there's all the cave components. And then we go here. Thanks for picking that up. And this one here, we've got some of the other map components out, which is why it's almost empty. So a lot of waterfalls, tons of waterfalls, lighting and so forth. Here, let me pull this one out here, which has got the full. As you can see, it's just utterly packed full of Dwarven Forge. And so this is what we use here. We're always growing our list of items and so forth to bring new surprises to the game.
See, look, we have just like beholders hanging out.
We don't have a problem.
Well, yeah, we don't have a problem. And then, of course, the dragon, not even all the dragons. There's a terrace hanging out there. The group owns 2 of those full-size terrace. And then you guys have not seen this guy in action yet in the filming, but this is a new bronze dragon that Nate got Nick. And of course, the holy grail of all figures, the massive, colossal red dragon.
Yes. And then the white dragon.
And then the crazy one. Say hi, Ginger. So, and then for behind the scenes a little bit more, our camera hound, which gives our...
You look at him go. He's like, I want to get on the camera.
So that's Pippin. That's the one making all the noise. So say hi, Pippin. Go like this. There you go. Very good. Mm-hmm. Yep, he's showing off for you guys. So another thing, I mean, you get to see behind. This is the DM screen that Nick uses. Here's another one of those Christmassy gifts. So from his point of view, he gets to see the table like this. And he's always looking. And then off to the side, there is a computer that runs everything. So for those of you who actually get the content later, There's a lot of work goes on. We have multiple mats, and just so you can see, look,
Sorry.
this was made for us by Sawdust Woodworking. Probably one of the best investments any game group can have if you have maps that are like this. You put them on a piece of wood and you put them on there. This allows every player to sit in their own seat and be able to see all the parts of the map so that there's nothing missing. So that, I know you have a lot of people who give excuses like, oh, well, I couldn't see it right because no, that doesn't fly here. So.
And of course, it doesn't need to be a vintage barrel head like ours is. That's custom engraved. You can get a modern one as well.
Yep.
Just get one that's around 18 inches around minimum because you want to be able to have a good surface area for you to.
So keywords: turntable or Lazy Susan. Mm-hmm. You can see this is pre-game. There's a lot of work going on. And we also, another thing that you never get to see in the video up close is this is a fog machine. And again, we don't have a problem. And these are all the things for our height that we do. And custom printed Sunny's darkness bubble that hangs out, which will go over to my seat. So anyways, just more behind the scenes of us doing stuff. And I assume this is extra content. So, and then here he is again.
Don't forget you got a couple.
The real star of the show. Say hi. Hi, Pippin. Give it. There you go. So, yep, he gives our fantastic editor right here, the guy who edits everything. This is Eck. You'd never think he'd be the most technical savvy person in the group, but he really is.
I just play someone who's not.
Yeah, he, strangely enough, spends 10 to 12 hours a week, if not more, editing our stuff. So, anyways.
A little bit of the behind the scenes for a lot of our prop sets.